creating an optimal barn climate, achieving perfect ventilation in every area, making sure that all animals are fed optimally, and ensuring that a good water supply is in place. In the past, all of these tasks were heavily dependent on the intuition of the individual livestock farmer. In most cases, this was something that farmers had learned from their fathers or even their grandfathers. The approach needed involved a delicate interplay of observation, smelling, weighing the situation up, and gut instinct. In order to achieve this, a livestock farmer had to spend many hours a day in his barns and needed to respond immediately to any changes in the weather. Opening gates and switching ventilators on and off, manually adjusting the supply of feed and water, and so on. Even then, he would only know if he had done everything properly after completing his round of the barn. This is a scenario that many of you will be familiar with, but all that took place before I myself was born. My role is to help businesses in the pig sector to achieve better returns and therefore higher profits from their business operations, and I am now able to utilize more than 40 years of experience in livestock rearing in my everyday work. That all starts by creating and maintaining the perfect climate in the stable by optimizing the ventilation. The ideal barn climate is what determines your return. It benefits the growth and health of your animals, which form your capital, energy, and veterinary costs too. I am the one who regulates the barn temperature and ventilation level for you. On the basis of preset ventilation curves, I have the ability to control any ventilation system you care to think of, from natural to mechanical ventilation, from ceiling to duct ventilation, and combinations of the two. I am the one that makes sure that even extreme weather conditions and sharp fluctuations in temperatures during the day or night will have virtually no impact on the climate in your barn. This helps improve animal welfare, thereby reducing the number of livestock diseases and the resulting veterinary bills. If I do things right, and I most certainly do, another one of the effects you will notice straight away will be a reduction in energy costs. On a yearly basis, that reduction in costs will mount up and will go straight onto your bottom line. With feed costs representing a significant item in optimal feeding guaranteeing better results, it will come as no surprise that this is an important pillar of your business operations. I can help you to implement your feed strategy, giving you the opportunity to achieve lower feed costs, healthier livestock, and better returns too. My feed records also provide you with daily insight into feed consumption and feed costs. I will display any discrepancies in feed consumption and can provide an indication of how healthy your animals are. I am capable of making 20 feed mixes and controlling the dosing devices, feed selector slides, and feed valves. That way, I am able to apply the correct feed for each animal or each feeding point. I am the one that determines the weight of the silo, and I record the quantity, time, and date of feeding, keeping track of overall feed consumption. I supply the right portion size to each feeding point in the right composition, even if that composition changes on a daily basis. By doing this, I am able to fulfill the precise needs of the animals in each section individually. Do you want to mix the feed yourself? If so, I can mix the feed components for you from a variety of silos or dosing devices. I can provide a specific solution for every situation with only a single aim in mind, streamlining your operations. But I can do even more than that. I can provide an overview of all relevant management data and make managing all of the interlinked automated systems easy to understand. This will provide you with a valuable source of information on your pig's living environment, their individual behavior, and their feed and water intake. This management information can be used to adopt an improvement-driven approach based on up-to-date facts and figures, and enables you to react immediately and effectively to any acute changes that occur. You can view the data that I generate in a clear and understandable way on your PC. These include all of the relevant graphs and the curves that are in use and display items such as the ventilation settings, current temperatures in each individual section, and the most relevant feed data. You don't need to be a mathematician in order to read and interpret the graphs and tables I have generated. and you don't actually need to be inside your barn. Wherever you happen to be, you can use your tablet or smartphone to call up the most up-to-date information and adjust the settings if needed. What I am here to do is to provide flexibility and to improve your operating results. And this is not a thing of the future. This is the livestock management solution for today. A state-of-the-art operational tool, livestock management, with me at your side. With me, you will increase your return and the profits you make from your operation. Use me and your operation will be ready for the future. I can keep you up to date, bring peace of mind, and free up your time. But who am I? Well, my name is Thomas.